Soccerworld Fan TV here. We have Mustafa, who's absolutely, I think, ecstatic. He has a new setup as well from the last time we did it, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's absolutely clean and everything. But, mate, your team has just beaten Man City 2-0. What are your thoughts on it, first and foremost?
Uh, all I have to say is like I feel amazing. I feel good. Like we beat both the Manchesters, and I just feel good. Honestly, the win against Manchester City is not as big compared to United because with United we have a bit of history with Mourinho and stuff. I know Pep is there, but City has been having a really bad season, so it doesn't feel the same way. But I feel good.
I
It's
mean, were
still
you.
Manchester City at the end of the day. Yeah.
Did you feel confident coming into it? Just like you were certain that, yes, we're definitely going to beat Pep Guardiola, considering the last kind of encounters that Mourinho, especially last game as well. I think last game last season it was the same result, right?
Yeah. If you would have asked me like couple of months ago or maybe last season, I would have said no. There's no way Spurs is winning. But considering how good Mourinho has been doing at Spurs and how bad City has been performing, I think this was kind of expected. If even if you don't look at their squads or anything like that, you just look at the managers and how they've been performing, how their team has been doing in the season. I think you can say it confidently, like Spurs have been definitely better than City recently.
Mm-hmm, for sure. And despite Kane and Son actually being quite quiet, well, not quite quiet, but I mean, like they did, when we seen Kane and Son and everything, they always come a big. They're still able to contribute even in a tight game. How do you feel about their
Yeah,
performance as well?
Kane obviously did great. I didn't see much from Son except the first 5 minutes, of course, but other than that, I didn't see much from Son. It was more of a defensive game, and you and I had this talk before that Mourinho usually like pipes down a bit. He becomes more defensive as the season goes on.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't agree with you at that time. I thought he was gonna stay aggressive because I've never seen Mourinho like this before. But yeah, Mourinho has calmed down a bit and he's playing a lot more defensive. And I think even if our team needs that offensive power, Kane and Son have that. They have that link up. We can always rely on that. But our defense today showed that we don't always have to rely on scoring goals. Our defense is like much better than what it was a couple of seasons ago.
Mm-hmm. And I do want to talk about the other side with Man City. Of course, we had the VAR call and everything. Of course, it was ruled as handball and everything. What was your take on it?
Uh, I was with my friends when I was watching that game and they disagreed. They said that it wasn't handball, maybe because it was lagging on their end or what, but I think it was a clear handball. To me, it looked like the ball touched Gabriel's forearm, and the commentator said that it touched his bicep, but either way, it's a handball, it's in the rule book. It has to go that way. I mean, VAR has been like really against Spurs in the recent games, so I think I'll take that happily.
And of course, you talk about the style of play and everything, and how Mourinho is defensively and whatnot. But however, if he does play that defensive football and whatnot, with that defensive mindset and everything, and it does lead to trophies and everything, I know because like Pochettino had that philosophy of playing attacking football. Wouldn't you not mind as much if it leads to bigger things?
Oh, I would absolutely love that. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I was a big fan of Pochettino. He did great job, one of the best managers we've had recently. But Mourinho is definitely doing a better job. He reads the game way better than any manager at Spurs has recently. And yeah, he's the one who can like bring us the trophies. Like he's kept us in the all the competitions so far. I mean, Europa is no surprise, but Even in Premier League, with all the competitions that we're in, he's keeping us in the Premier League. And right now, we're at the top of the table. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but let's see.
I mean, if Leicester loses as well, actually, you would be confirmed top. So I think absolutely right now it's a big thing as well. Um, and of course, like we talk about it now, and Spurs are doing brilliantly as well. But however, this season has just been so unpredictable, man. Especially with the start and everything. A lot of teams are coming up on the off and just competing and everything. And if it does continue this way with this whole unpredictability thing and flip flop and everything, do you think Spurs can weather the storm and potentially actually win a title this season, or do you think it's too soon?
I believe so. I believe they can. It's never too early to believe in something. I mean, if you're gonna believe in it, you're most likely gonna win it. If you believe in it, you're gonna work for it, and you're gonna get that title. So I think Spurs can absolutely win that title. It sounds absolutely absurd. Like if you're gonna bring in the history, you're gonna bring in how Spurs have been doing past few seasons. It's gonna look weird, but Spurs have that energy and charisma. Like they can go and get that title. And Mourinho is not the type of guy who's gonna back down. He's always gonna be on the forefront. He's gonna look for opportunities, and I think Spurs can. And this reminds me a lot of that Leicester uh, when they won that Premier League. It reminds me a lot of that season where every other team did horrible, and it looks that way so far. But I mean, Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Leicester. Other than that, not many teams have been looking great so far.
All right. Well, thank you so much for giving your opinions, and hopefully more Spurs results go your way and everything, especially coming in these reactions. I think so far as well, when we did reactions, you've actually won all your games, so maybe it's a good luck that you do come
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
But yeah, guys, if you absolutely agree with his opinions and everything, please give him a like in this video. Please also share his video if you like what his opinions and his thoughts about the game. And of course, if you want more content and more reactions to the biggest games in the Premier League and of course Champions League, etc., etc., please subscribe to Soccerworld at the Soccerworld channel. It will be a big help for us, and we can produce more great content. And yeah, y'all take care and peace.